The gingerbread man gonna pop up right there, and he gonna be dancing. There you go. I told y'all. There you go. There you go. I thought.
Umurus May has the season 2 and its peak. So if you forgot about the last video, I recommend you watch it. But here's a quick rundown. Our main character, Tokai Teo, on her journey to becoming a horse girl like the Emperor, had lost her spark and purpose for running because she was no longer undefeated, nor had she obtained the Triple Crown. Teo struggles to find her driving force until she reunites with her rival, Mejiro McQueen. And Tokai Teo, after being lost, had found her goal. However, McQueen was going to enter the upcoming Spring Tenno show, attempting to claim her third string. Her only obstacle was the Black Assassin, who had just stunted Bourbon from attempting the Triple Crown. Raishawa, however, was faced with rejection and disapproval, and had lost all hope in racing. Yet Teo and Bourbon had convinced Raishawa to race again, and now the Stacked Tenno show is about to dawn upon us. And now we jump over to McQueen training for the upcoming Tenno show, and Raishawa joins in training. Raishawa is now finally smiling, and I can die happy. The days fly by, and the training intensifies. We are briefly introduced into some new Umas, being the B&W trio, who have been making a name for themselves by winning the Satsuki show. However, Teo doesn't care about that, and she is glazing McQueen, as McQueen had recently won the Osaka High and is now deemed as the favorite. She had also placed the bounty on herself for the Black Assassin to claim. Speaking of which, Raishawa is now setting a camp in the forest like she's in Minecraft. She is dedicating and committing fully to overcoming McQueen. Tarasen Academy, I don't know why I said it like that, is concerned as to why Raishawa just disappeared randomly. Bourbon was concerned and wanted to track where Raishawa was. Bourbon is somewhere deep in Stardew Valley, and she tried to track down where Raishawa had disappeared off to. She finds Raishawa absolutely grinding. Raishawa says she's unable to compete with McQueen in racing ability and experience, so instead she wants to develop her mental strength and focus. She isolated herself in order to develop such strength. Raishawa was truly locked in. McQueen is training as hard as ever and is feeling at her peak, but Raishawa decided to unleash her Conqueror's Haki and stun McQueen. Horse racing really is that serious. Team Canopus for once is actually serious, as Ikuno and Mambo are going to get it. And just a reminder that Mambo had already beaten Raishawa before. Mejiro Palma is also giving her all, and Daitaka Helio states that she is in good condition. Palma for the win. The press and the media are going crazy, as everyone seems to have a fair chance at taking this monumental race. Raishawa, by the way, is still racing dead at night, yet Bourbon had remained with her all along. Wait, hold up! Is that cursed energy coming from Raishawa? It is now the Spring Tenno show. Mejiro Palma enters the crowd, and all she has to say is how far will Ultimate Aura take her? Ikuno and Mambo now into the race. The crowd now only awaits for the Star McQueen to take the stage. McQueen takes a step towards changing. McQueen struggles to take her sign gate as the pure aura of Raishawa had left her shitting herself. The Umas take their positions at the sign gate. The race starts! Mejiro Palma leads with Ultimate Run once again as the rest follow in her shadow. McQueen sticks closer to Palma, which is out of character. McQueen is usually a pace chaser, yet she's front running. It's almost like McQueen isn't racing, but rather she's running from someone. Raishawa has her eyes dead set on Mejiro McQueen. Special Week has PTSD as the way Raishawa looks in this race reminds her of Grass Wonder in the Takarazuka Kinen against Special Week. It's almost like Grass Wonder is still here. The Umas then pass the crowd as the fans are all in one. The trainer tells McQueen to calm down as the carapace for McQueen and all the Umas is way too fast. It's approaching the third corner incline and Palma leads by 5 lengths. McQueen enables her aura and moves up on the outside, activating her spur. Raishawa then moves up on the outside. The crowd cheers on for McQueen, but Raishawa drives through. McQueen has taken the lead, being Palma, but Raishawa is still on the outside. McQueen resists, yet Raishawa ignores it and ties up with the McQueen. The crowd feels threatened as they believe Raishawa is acting like a hero, but Raishawa isn't a hero. Raishawa passes! Raishawa! The lead grows! And Raishawa has claimed yet another bounty, ending the tyranny of the Tenno Show champion, Mejiro McQueen's streak. Raishawa had also set a new record. A historic run was only met with an ungrateful ambience. Raishawa then walks off knowing this would happen, but McQueen clapped for her. In fact, Ikuno and Mambo was clapping, Team Speaker was clapping, I was clapping, you was clapping. Raishawa meets Bourbon and she starts to cry. She said she had ruined loads of people's dreams, but Miyono Bourbon states that is the nature of racing and competition. Bourbon says that being booed as the challenger is an honor. Baldwin believes that if Raishao continues to keep winning and racing, that the screams of rejection will turn into cheers of approval. Her name is Raishao after all. That is what Baldwin believes of her hero. Team Speaker, for some reason, is holding a celebration for McQueen coming second place, and Season 1 Chan couldn't care about anything but the food. Her greed sickens me. McQueen is missing, and Teo is tasked in finding her. Teo is hidden and eavesdrops on a conversation between McQueen and Ikuno. I mean, is Teo really hidden? McQueen isn't too upset. Her streak had been ended, but she feels guilty for laying down those who had supported her. But specifically, she feels guilty about laying down Teo. She wants to be the best for Teo, as Teo was doing her best for McQueen. McQueen says she will try harder at Takarazuka Kinen, where Ikuno will be racing there as well. McQueen has way too many rivals. Her greed sickens me. Okay, but seriously, how could they not see Teo? McQueen is in a blacked out limo, and she sees Teo training. Teo is looking to make a comeback race in the Takarazuka Kinen against McQueen. McQueen then talks some trash and drives off. Teo is so fired up and has obtained an even stronger spark. She is no longer the team leader. That role is now taken up by Goldship. Vodka and Daiwa give her the most disrespectful side-eye I have ever seen. And now a race is happening. And don't ask me what race it is, but it's the last 400 meters, and the BMW trio have made their move. Winning ticket, Narita Taishin, and BYI Hide are all in the lead. Winning ticket takes the lead. Winning ticket has now won the race. This trio is deemed as one of the strongest, but keep an eye out for the one with the big head. Ikuno Dictus, however, was unamused by them. She believes she's stronger. In fact, since she's so strong, let's see how she does in her upcoming race. She came in second place. All of Team Canopus is hyped, especially Twin Turbo. She wants to race in the Takarazuka Kinen, but the best she could do is a G3 race.
$1.25. I mean, that's the best I could do.
Teo meets Rudolph and they start pedal bowing. Teo had been avoiding her because Teo was scared to face Kaijo at her current state. Teo now, instead of wanting to be an Uma like Rudolph, instead wants to be an equal and eventually pass her. Teo is training and Double Jet is claiming that she's gonna win that random G3 race and then race Teo in the Takarazuka Kinen. It is now considered a promise.
I am thou art I.
The two rivals are training and pushing each other to reach new heights. Teo is flying through the grass. She feels so good, nothing bad can happen to her. She feels lighter than before, reaching new speeds while the Emperor watches over her. No matter how many times Teo falls, she will always get back. Teo holds onto her knee in agony. She had fractured her legs. Again! Maybe it really is Teova. This is her third fracture. She has a 70% chance of recovery. However, the main issue is that she may not be able to race the same way again. Teo fully intends to come back, yet she is scared. The news had engulfed Japan, and they were all devastated. The news had left everyone empty. But both Kita-san and Turbo believe Teo will make a comeback. Meanwhile, Mejiro McQueen had won the Takarazuka Kinen, and Teo is forced once again to watch from the sidelines. Teo, despite the media saying she won't be able to come back, remains hopeful. She appointed herself and is now the team speaker leader again. Look at my girl Teo. She had been reduced and is now in a wheelchair. She then meets a fan in which they say they used to root for her, implying that her run had ended. But she brushes it off and then sings some Hachimi. And the trainer isn't doubting whether Teo could run the same again. But McQueen says that she believes in Teo and he should as well. Teo meets her rival McQueen and she is training. And then McQueen asks her to record her time. McQueen says she'll be waiting for Teo ahead. She'll always be waiting for Teo. McQueen then runs off. But Teo starts to envision herself running with McQueen. Yet she can't catch up. Teo has had too many setbacks. She had come to the conclusion that she can't race like that anymore. And that is the end of the episode. Call me a masochist because of how painful this rewatch is. Yeah, I still make these recaps. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe and join my Discord. But of course, most importantly, stay shiny, stay deadly.